Alright guys, welcome back to my channel, Chaos Gaming. Welcome back to Mountain Blade Warband Arwa Edition. So we're in, what is this, part 4 guys, and it looks like the Rhodoks have finally pulled the trigger guys, and they're going to take Weyyah Castle. I did the numbers guys, we have 100 men on us, we have 141 in the castle. They have over 1,000 men right there, so we're going to let them have at it. We're going to let them take it. There's nothing we can do about it. We would just get imprisoned and have to start our whole battalion back over, and I'd rather lose a castle than do that. So I think the plan is in a retaliation, we're going to go over to Rhodoks country while the majority of their lords, I'm hoping the majority of their lords and possibly their king. It's hard to tell who's in the pack here, guys, because they're so tightly gathered. I don't see the king anywhere. King Grabbeth. I don't see him, but they do regardless have over 1,000 men here. And we're all set with trying to take that on. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to Elmira, maybe, in hopes that they have low enough numbers for us to retaliate, because it also dawned on me the other day, guys, I was wrapping this whole not having a court thing with Arwa and having 2 castles and not being able to give Fife's property, not being able to give her a property. Well, when we took those first 2 castles, guys, we kept them for ourselves. We didn't give her one. So I'm thinking that's our dilemma, is we need to give her a castle. So we're going to try to siege a castle, give it to her, and in hopes that that will set us up with a court, which we desperately need, with a steward or a minister, what have you, that way we can make lordly decisions through there. So, or at least be able to go to speak to her, sign her a castle, maybe she'll reside it, maybe we can place her in the castle, and therefore use her as a vassal, so to speak, if you will, as a steward for the time being. So let's see what Amara has for numbers. They're at 154. And it seems that all their lords at the time being may be over here sieging our castle. Then again, like I said, I didn't see their king anywhere, so he could be on a quest himself. Matter of fact, let's go to notes real quick, guys. We'll go to factions, we'll go to Rhodoks, and let's see who else they're at war with right now. They're only at war with us. So where is their king is the question. Is he riding out? Is he on his way to the castle to help them siege it? I don't know. Big, huge question mark, guys. But what we're going to do is we're going to lose that. We're definitely going to lose it. We'll check again after they take it, see how many men they set in there. If they set less than 150 in there, maybe if we are in shape good enough and have the right window of time, we'll try to take it back just so that we can have it back. But this video's purpose, guys, is to test this theory. If we give her a castle, does that set us up as an official faction to where we'll be able to do kingly orders through that? So let's just try it out, guys. So they've got 154. It's going to be nasty. They're going to have a bunch of spearmen, yes, a bunch of sergeants. Well, they don't have too many sergeants or sharpshooters, actually, guys. But let's see, what do they have? They have 42 trained crossbowmen, 25 veteran spearmen, 26 veteran crossbowmen. They have crossbowmen coming out of their butt, guys, and they have spearmen coming out of their butt. And those guys are tough. So what do we have? Let's go ahead and line ourselves up here. Our names are hurting, that's for sure. So it would probably behoove us to ride around a little bit first, but we are sitting on 29 swatting and crossbowmen. We'll move those guys right above the knights. We have 3 sharpshooters. Move those guys right above the knights, and somebody to take the grunt of the initial inertia or surge up the what I'm hoping is going to be ladders, not ramps. We'll put the veteran veteran foot soldiers there. And we're going to back out of that now, guys, and we're going to ride around for a second and give our men time to heal a little bit so that our name just don't tap out on the first hit that they come across. So we're just going to ride around for a second. Give it a chance. We don't want to wait too long because they're going to end up sieging that castle over there. And then that's going to lose their attention for that, and they're going to want to come back and try to defend this as well, and we don't need that to happen either. So man, that wound treatment and surgery it's really piss poor at the moment, guys. Like it's not very high. Surgeries, they're all one. So it's taken us a little while to heal. We're only at level what, 16? That's really not that high. I mean, I've been dumping it all into leadership just so we could build a bigger army faster. I think that's part of the problem with this particular run through or this playthrough, guys, is with Arwa is I'm trying to rush things too much. And I think that's a problem for sure. I think the second problem is we fucked up, or I fucked up, and I gave the castles to myself when I should have gave her one of the two of them, and we probably would have some more lords by now. Oh gosh. Alright, there's Rachis. We're just going to let him mosey along because, oh, he's following me. Okay. Well, let's bring him out here so we're not on a mountain fighting. Maybe we'll just lose him. We'll see. I think he decided to just go somewhere else. Hopefully not Elmira Castle. Because that's got quite low numbers, guys. Like, there he is. Okay. Not sure what he's going to do. I guess he's just scouting the area. We should totally try to take him out, even though I'm trying to heal my men at the moment. I think we should try to take him out because I think he's going to be a problem. I think he's basically protecting this area. So let's, okay then. We have another one. Gosh, guys, like, alright, we've got Ramus here now. What is Ramus, guys? He has 16 sharpshooters, 34 sergeants. That's scary as fuck. I'm running from him. That's for sure. You're seeing me run from a lord, guys. He has 36 freaking sergeants. Mad respect for the sergeants, guys. They are tough as friggin' nails. They really are. Also, we're giving time for Artemenor to come back because he's out preaching the good word, guys, the right to rule and all that good stuff. So we've been waiting for him to return. That's why I'm at 101 instead of 102. Saving him a seat, basically, for when he does come back. We just leveled up some more. We need all we can get right now. Alright. Just gonna yawn through it. Alright, we got two little piddly level ups there. Let's just kind of work our way back over this way. I don't mind taking either of them on by themselves. We'll probably sustain some damage from that, but we have to get them out of the way. Yeah, see, and now we just lost our castle. And all those other lords, guys, are going to come back now. Alright, so we got Ramusk over here. I wish the Saranids would offer us a ransom for Emir Ezadun, because we could really use the 3 grand for sure. I guess we'll run back over here now, guys, and see what Weyyah's numbers are. They're probably, I was going to say, they're probably riding this way as I speak, and that would have been a horrible decision for me to, could you turn? Okay, I hate how it falls past like that sometimes. It's like I don't know. See what it's doing? I click way over here, guys, he's getting on a path is what it is. It's just one of those things. They're gonna catch me, but let's hope we can separate enough of them that we'll be able to handle whoever catches us. Maybe they're gonna catch me. 4-8, 4-9. He's barely going to. He's definitely not. So once we get far enough away, there we go. We're gonna hit him. Now we have him in a peculiar situation where we outnumber him greatly. He's favorable to us. Why don't we hope a little bit, eh? That he'll want to talk. Nice. How do you feel about King Gravith? Fracha. King Gravith is my liege. Okay. Can I persuade you to say any more? You put it at that. Ooh, okay. I admit, okay. Alright, so, so he's willing to budge a little bit. Let us just amuse ourselves for a second. Well, I have something to tell you. Arwa was the real queen. She's the greatest ever. You should join her faction. I don't know if I'm gonna sing that every time, guys. When through the dialogue, it's just, you know, it's just repetitious. You gotta amuse yourself. But militarily, I'm in no position. Yeah, I know. Politically, I would be better positioned in the comfort of. Okay, so that's 2 against. That's 0 to 2. You speak claims, yada yada, make a decision, yada yada. I cannot bring myself. Of course you can't, because we don't have enough right to rule. We have nothing to offer the lords right now, guys. So, here we go. We're going to jump in and burn through his 40. And we may dip back even further and try to catch a few more of the lords and pull them away from everybody else. Honestly, at this point, it doesn't matter. I just want to kind of make my way out to Weyyah real quick and see what they left there for numbers. Maybe there's nothing. Maybe there's 20. Maybe there's 150. Who knows what they left there, guys? So we'll find out when we get there. Just gonna let my men polish these guys off. There's no sense in me getting in the way of 40 men taking it deep here in just a second. So. Let my men do it. Arwa's already knocked out. She was hurting pretty good. I would suspect the rest of my heroes will get knocked out as well. But so far, so good. They are not. We lost a man-at-arms, which is totally fine. Borsha has gotten knocked out. Gotten himself knocked out. That's it. They get swarmed, guys. This is what happens. They jump in the middle of the pile and they get swarmed. So elite troops are nice and everything. They're great and all. They're definitely better than lower rank for sure. They have more perks. But one of the cons to it all is they get down there too fast. They get into a dog pile and they get taken out before reinforcements can show up. Like, say, the ground troops. So formation, when you can afford to, I suppose is a good method. Like I said, I'm a cavalry-based military, guys, so we just kind of run at the enemy for the most part here. We need the money, so we're gonna grab what we can. We also need food. I just noticed. So where can we? Okay, so we still have the 131 chasing us, and the 59, and I think we can. What do you have? 34 sergeants? Oh God. Yeah, no. You're the 34 sergeant one. I am so good with that. I really am. Like, I don't have a doubt that my men can handle their sergeants, like my cavalry and everything, guys, but I don't know if I want to take that kind of hit when we have 101 men now, guys, and we're building up their eliteness. We're building up their levels. It would suck to have to start over with a bunch of new recruits because we took so much damage. So I really just want to get to Weyyah. So I'm just going to distance myself from this guy a little bit more. He'll lose interest. Of course, then again, I was about to say he's by himself now, but it's really just not going to do us any. He looks like he might be heading away. Actually, let's just kind of follow along. Oh, he's going. Okay, he was going to change direction. All right, he's going to retreat back home to homeland. So we'll just lose him again. And then we'll hop over to Weyyah here, and okay, he's lost interest. We'll hop over to Weyyah here, see what they left for numbers. It's kind of my own fault, but in a sense, guys, there wasn't much I could do about it, honestly. It was a time factor thing. I've told you guys this plenty of times anyways, through this walkthrough in the expert walkthrough version, that it's a time sensitive thing. You have to get these castles bulked up. We had 141. That was decent for a while until it just wasn't. You know, we needed to get it up to 200. We're probably even more than that, 250. It was basically our capital, we could treat it as, because it was the only place that we had. Alright, let's just be careful here. They may have lords still in. They do not, though, but they left 168 men in there, guys. So that is doable, probably. Let's see what they have in here. 16 crossbowmen, 26 veteran crossbowmen, only 1 sharpshooter, only 2 sergeants. So they've got a lot of mid-tier soldiers. Nonetheless, a decent amount. They have 29 trained crossbowmen. I just noticed that at the bottom too, guys. We're just not in the shape to do it. We're not in the shape to take that on. I was hoping under 100, honestly, that they would leave in there. I think we can recruit from there, but we don't want to. I just want to see if they have food, because we's getting low on the food thing. Alright, we do have some expensive ass meat that we'll take, because we'll swap out. You must pay 41. No, I must not pay anything. They must pay us 6. How about that now? And they did have $6. That's weird. Most towns, or yeah, fiefs don't have any money ever. So that was odd, but we got the beef. And 62. We've got a couple small Serenade lords here. So we're down to 1 castle, guys. Back down to 1. We only had 2, but 2 steps forward, 1 step back. What happened? So we only have 130 in here, guys. So we're gonna have to be very careful with this, although we're gonna be starting over soon. So now's not the time for revenge, basically, is what we must say with the Rhodoks. We must let them have their victory dance of getting to take Weyyah. So we'll let them have this for the time being. We're still in Serenade area, is what we wanted. So we still officially have 1 castle. And aspirations now are, a targeted area is Tarama. The other target is going to be Shariz, which has like 400 men in it. So we're going to have to definitely beef ourselves up a little bit more. So this is my theory, my concept to the Arwa quest, particularly, guys. First castle you take, give it to her, because I'm assuming that's what's holding us up, guys. Like if Karif Castle was hers, this would be where our court is, so to speak, or her court at least. Say like if we were to go visit King Harless or King Ragnar or King Gravith, so on and so forth, at their main castle, or just period, they would be able to grant us this, that, and the other. They would be able to declare this is how they do things, declare war on other factions and such. They have a court somewhere, a main court. We do not, at the moment, have a main court. We need a main court, and I'm assuming the next castle we take and we give to her is going to become our main court, or hers at least. It'll be like our capital of the Serenade Rebels faction. So in the next video, that's going to be what we're going to do. So in this time between now and the next video, guys, I'm going to run around. I'm going to beef up a little bit. I'm going to beef this castle up a little bit in the process of doing so as well, so that we in hopes don't lose this one, because we're going to have to defend this one now. Or we'll be back to square one. I mean, it's really just going to set us back just a little bit, but that's okay. Like I said, I started this faction prematurely anyways, and I think that's part of what's biting us in the butt. The second part is I should have gave her a castle and I didn't, I think. So it's all new to me, this part. Like normal Mountain Blade, yeah, becoming your own faction and everything, I've got that mastered. But this is all new to me, so we'll see what happens in the next episode. We're going to definitely try to take a castle, hopefully siege it, get the opportunity to give it to her, and see if that opens up the extra dialogue, the extra benefits and advantages that we need. The court. We need the court, guys. So with all that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Hold on to your seatbelts because we'll be back soon with another one. Just give me a little time to work on it, guys, like a day or two. And with all that being said, hope you guys enjoyed it. And until next time, we'll see you later.